I just want to say this to the FBAs who jump on my posts and think they're saying something when they say T is for temporary. Like, baby, this is not Sesame Street. We all know T is for temporary, okay? We all know that. But let me tell you something, okay? Do you got a passport? Do you got a passport that says FBA? Haitians got Haitian passports. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to be sovereign. You got to have land. You got to have your own passport. You got to have your own country before you can talk about Haiti.
Look, I get, getting your look back if you feel away, if you feel like somebody disrespected you, you want to get your look back, but it's a little bit hard to flex when the place that you're flexing about is not a place that you're proud of. It's kind of hard to flex when the place that you're flexing about is not a place that you want to live, right? So, I mean, you could say until you blue in the face, oh, well, Black Americans, y'all are not sovereign. Y'all are at the mercy of the entities above you. You guys don't have your own land. You guys don't have your own passports that say FBA on them. But sweetheart, we don't doesn't have to say FBA on the passport because it says American, foundationally Black American. So it's already in the title. We're American, right? So this is our land. This is our country. Okay. So you can, if you want to say that to make yourself feel better, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and get your look back. Do whatever makes you feel good. But that still doesn't negate from the fact that you are upset because you don't want to go back to the very place that you're trying to flex on us about.
Yo, guys, since this TPS issue and deportation of Haitians and all that, and the back and forth, the Haitians have been going off, man, FBAs. And this is the video. One Haitian lady is really trending on TikTok. She really goes off and she hits it back on the FBAs. Why do you guys feel you're special? Why do you guys feel so entitled? Who do you folks think you are? And so that is what this video is looking at. We have a couple of videos that she and some other people, express their grievances. And the black community is saying it's okay if you are displeased, if you're frustrated with what is happening, it's okay, but you don't put your stuff, you don't put your vestation, you don't put your provocation on us, because we're not responsible for where you are. So just hang in there. You're a new subscriber, you're coming across my YouTube channel, please, 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 please do hit that notification button to support your brother, please. So let's go right in.
What's your problem? You realize that you treat your slave masters that have enslaved you for centuries better than you're now treating the Haitians. Why are you so mad at them? Because they came here and they work hard to achieve the things that they have while you lazy fuck sat on the farewell welfare system because your grandmother, mama, and everybody else was brought up on it? The people, just want to know.
So sis went on a really hostile rant in her full clip, which was almost 5 minutes. I only took like a little bit of that segment because that's really the gist of what she's trying to say. But let me just respond very quickly. I understand that you're emotional. I understand that this is a tough situation to be in. I understand that there's probably some people making trolling comments and saying things that are inappropriate. But this concept that Black Americans are just living on welfare is just a fallacy. I mean, I just looked up Google and 53% of Haitians are living on a major government assistance program to this very day. So we're 50% of our population is not on welfare, right? So, I'm not really sure where this jealousy is that you think that we have for you, and that goes for any migrant population. I don't really know. You don't have anything that we want. You don't have anything that we can't get. Okay. If you really want to flex, then the real flex will be fixing your country. The real flex will be, since you have your own plot of land that is really for you, to actually fix that and actually make that into a paradise for you and your people, right? The real flex is not leaving your shit and then coming to somebody else's shit and trying to make a life in somebody else's shit that was already built up and is already set up for you to succeed in whatever way you see fit. Okay, that's not really a flex. We're at home. This is our home. So whatever the hell we choose to do while in our home is really our business. Okay, you are a guest over here. So let's just make that very abundantly clear. We don't have a reason to look at you with envy. Okay, no reason at all. None of you that come over here, especially all of y'all that's coming over here from these third world countries, you do not have anything that we want or that we need. Okay, so I don't know why y'all keep trying to address us. You're the one who is perpetuating white supremacy by using talking points that to basically say that Black Americans are all just living off of welfare. Y'all act like we just got taken over here, dropped off, and just been lazy, kicking up with our feet up, with the government taking care of us for the last 400 years. Like we've done absolutely nothing for 400 years. Y'all act like we're trust fund babies that are just benefiting from a mammy and a pappy. I mean, let's be for real, sis. If you was really that hard working, would your country be fucked up like that? Would your country be full of garbage and trash where nobody seems to give a shit about what it looks like? I mean, at the very least, I mean, if you're going to blame the West for all of your downfalls and all of your problems, if you're going to say that it's the West's fault, I mean, at the very least, you could try to take care of it by picking up the garbage off of the ground. I mean, instead of just trashing everything, but, you know, whatever.
Haitian calling a Black American dirty. Man, y'all come check this shit out, man.
Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty Black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? Huh? What?
Wait, what'd you say?
American? Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty Black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you said that?
Because that's what y'all are. Dirty.
You see me, I'm from Miami, and we got a lot of Haitians down here in Miami. And one thing we've noticed is that the Haitians have abandoned their whole culture in order to blend in with Black American culture. Cosplaying till they can't even play no more. I don't understand how you diss people who you copy the most, the same people who let you into their culture. And now you act, talk, and walk like them. She's literally sitting in that chair with a wig and baby hairs. Where they do that at in Haiti at? Last time I checked, that's not what they rock out in Haiti. Do we got to show y'all pictures of how y'all look back at home? And yeah, we know it's not all y'all, but we also know that you guys do not check your own when they get to talking crazy like this. So we might as well put all y'all in one box. And this is exactly why we're delineating, because all this weird hidden animosity that y'all got for us and not for the oppressors that made you have to leave your island to come over here is weird, bro. And especially down here in Miami. Growing y'all hair out is not a part of y'all culture. The way Kodak Black look right now, that's not a part of Haiti's culture. Remember, y'all mamas and daddies had y'all with the bald head all the way up to 10th grade. That's when you started growing wigs for real. The same way we call it cultural appropriation for white people, we probably need to call it cultural appropriation for all you other groups of non-Black Americans as well too. But anyways, y'all boys stay up top, man.
So this Haitian girl got on a podcast and said, dirty Black Americans, being stupid, being ignorant, right? But now I'm looking all over TikTok. I'm just seeing a bunch of videos of Americans literally coming out the woodworks and having a lot to say about Haitians. I saw this video where this girl was like, oh, I used to live in this street called Little Haiti in Miami, and a bunch of Haitians were dirty, so it's crazy that they're calling us dirty. And I'm just like, y'all are literally acting as if the whole community of Haitians came together and said Black Americans are dirty. It was one person that said that. Come for her. Don't come for the whole community of Haitians. The stuff that you guys are saying is really just showing how y'all really feel about Haitians. Y'all are showing your true colors because it's giving, oh my God, I've been thinking this whole time. I can finally say it. Yes. The fact that it only takes one person to say something stupid and now y'all are getting on the internet bashing Haitians like this, tread lightly. Tread lightly. Thank ya. Bisous.
For that Haitian girl that went on a podcast and called Black Americans dirty, we don't side with that. I'm a Haitian and I don't agree. And that was her opinion. It's not the majority. It's a minority because I love my African American people. So whatever her opinion is not the same with me. I want you to remember that not everyone feels that way. So yeah, that's her opinion, not ours.
Oh, Haitians don't look like Black Americans. Black Americans don't look like Haitians. If you're Haitian and or Black American saying this shit, you are stupid. There's no way you're not dumb. This right here is the rapper Durk. He is one of the biggest Black American rappers like ever. Especially coming from the Chicago scene, he is stamped forever. And this right here is his Haitian lookalike that got famous strictly for looking like Durk. And this nigga is super Haitian. Look. If you would have told me these two people were twins, if these two people were brothers, cousins, this was his uncle's son, they were related in any way, shape, or form, I would have said, yeah, of course. Like, look at them. And you think it's at all a coincidence that this dude is from Chicago and a Haitian founded Chicago? And now he has people that look exactly like him just growing up in a completely different place while still being Haitian? Dude, let's stop this diaspora war garbage. We are the
This tug of war issue between Haitians and Black Americans, especially FBAs, is getting nasty, and I think we need to come to a point where it needs to stop. I totally agree with the lady who said that you cannot visually attribute the actions of one individual to an entire group and commit your people. And so if one person spoke, she did not speak for the entire Haitians, she spoke for herself, and people should learn to isolate, the individual in question and address her properly. But most times people don't do that. Most times when things like this happen and there's a fallout, there is always the tendency to address you all as the culprits of that. And I think I agree with her on that subject matter. But this is just my own personal opinion and my thought. All credit to the original content creators whose videos we've shared here. And this is not to speak down on anybody, but it's just to express my own sincere and candid opinion and thoughts over the subject matter. Please do good to follow your brother. Hit that notification button, hit that subscription button, so that when we bring up updates, you'll be the first to be notified. See you again on my next video. Come into the comment section. Let's know what your thoughts and opinions are.